Hey guys, it's Beans and welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today I am doing a huge build. I have been wanting to do one of these sunken pathways for quite some time, and I thought it got really popular for a while, so then I was like, everybody's doing it, so I don't really want to do it, but I decided to do it. So here we are. I'm going to design my house and we're going to make a sunken pathway leading up to it. While you guys watch this video, I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions that you guys have submitted to me here on YouTube and on Instagram. So let's get this build started. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the like, it helps me out a lot. I will be doing some mods here and I will explain to you how I have done some of these because I have skipped a lot of the terraforming and such, so you might be a little bit confused while you watch this video. But here is my starting layout. I ended up getting rid of my treehouse build in the back because I just didn't have enough space to make this whole area even, which is what I wanted. I have a lot of symmetry on my island, and this is going to be the sunken pathway. Right about this point, I was like, okay, my house is not going to be centered here, so I have to expand the pathway on each side. And then I'm going to end up making this a butterfly pond all around it. So it's not just like two huge bricks of water. I want it to look good. So on my map, it's gonna look awesome. But at the beginning, I do have it like as just these rectangles. And I realized it looks really dumb on my map. So I will take you through that process. And let's speed this up a little bit more. So now I'm going to expand the pathway so that I can place my house in the middle. I also expanded the pathway itself. I am playing with this a lot of different ways. I've never actually watched anyone build one of these, so I'm kind of just winging it. That's where I ended up placing my house. So I made the sunken pathway the same width of the house, and now I'm going to just refine it and make it look cuter. And Marcy is up here with her little baby looking so cute. I love them. I'm actually going to make Marcy's house into a daycare soon. That is going to be my next build, and then I'm almost done with my island. So my first question that was submitted was, how long have you played Animal Crossing? So Animal Crossing New Horizons is my first Animal Crossing game, and I have been playing since October 2020. I believe the game came out March 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I did not buy it on first release. I didn't really know anything about Animal Crossing, but then my friend got me into it, and the rest is history. So as you can see here with the pathway, I was playing with the water, and I realized I didn't want my character to be like trapped by the water. Even though I can't do a dream address for this island, I just, the idea of having my little character trapped by my house is so sad. So I wanted to make sure she could walk through if there was a dream, and there's not. And I thought this little pathway here looked like a heart, so I left that also. My next question is, how old am I? So I'm 28. I turned 28 in June. And somebody asked, what other games do I play? I don't actually play any other games at the moment. For a while, I was playing old school RuneScape, and it's like a total different game compared to Animal Crossing. It was a game I played as a child, so it had a very nostalgic effect for me, but I have since completely quit that game. It was very addicting for me and a little bit stressful, so the community was pretty toxic over there. Very unlike our sweet Animal Crossing community that I love so much. I do want to play the new Harry Potter game that's coming out next year. I'm super excited about that. I might download Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I haven't decided yet. I'm not 100% that I'm gonna like it. So it's hard for me to commit to something unless I like know I'm gonna like it, because there are a lot of games that I have tried that I ended up not even liking. So that's a big risk. So what made me start playing Animal Crossing? My best friend played it. She really wanted me to start playing it. I was like, no, that game is for babies. Like, it just doesn't seem like an adult game. What are you talking about? She's like, just trust me. I was like, I'll come over and watch you play, and you can tell me some things about it, and we'll go from there. Oh, look at my little ceremony. I decided to host a little ceremony here, but it really didn't have enough space for me to get a cute photo. And the rest is history. Like, I went over there and I was like, why is everything that you have a leaf? I don't get it. And she explained everything to me, and I thought it was so cute how you just barge into your villagers' houses. Like, you knock, but you don't give them a chance to open the door. You just barge right in. So I thought it was a really cute game, so that's what made me buy it. I bought it that night in October 2020. It was actually that we had just had a hurricane, like a category 1, and it was really chill, but I think our power was back on at this point, but there wasn't much to do. So it got me through that hurricane for sure. And then someone asked, who is my favorite villager? So this is a very hard question. I would love to say Marshall because I've had him on both of my islands, but I really wouldn't say that he is my favorite. I think he's really cute, but I also really love Stitches, and I really, really, really love Marcy. She's pink and she has a baby, and you know, I have baby fever like nobody's business. I'm sure you've heard me say it before. If you're new to this channel, I have baby fever, and I can't wait to have one of my own. It's so hard to say. I also really love Coco. So Coco, Stitches, Marshall, like, do I have to pick one? Marcy, Alice, Melba, they're all so cute. Sasha, although I have never actually had Sasha. So here I'm just playing around with different pathways. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted here. I had to download some new codes. I always end up having to do that for every build. So I lay these down here, but I'm totally going to get rid of them. Another question I got said, I think we know this, but what is your favorite color? It is definitely pink, if you haven't noticed. Another question I got is, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? And my favorite thing is really just the family gathering all together, the kids having so much joy and decorating the Christmas tree. I love setting up decorations, decorating the outside of my house. It's mostly the decorations. Like, I have a huge Christmas village collection that grows every year. I love the Christmas baking and mostly just getting together for Christmas. And I have actually not been home for Christmas for 6 years, and I'm finally getting to go home this year. So I am just so excited about that because I miss my family so much. Family is so important to me, and I'm actually moving back home next year just to be closer to them. So this is my modding software, and I can terraform and change the water from here, and then I can just go inside a building, come back out, and bam, it's terraformed. So this area can be terraformed without my modding software. You could totally make this butterfly sunken pathway. I just made it a lot faster. I was feeling lazy. I have not made a build on my island in a while, and I'm really ready to move on to my next island. So I'm definitely trying to just hurry up and finish. So I tried out a few different trees in this area, in that sunken area over there. And I'm still a beginner to this modding software, so I tried to place trees here on these little peninsula things. It's not a peninsula. Little blocks of grass, little islands. But that didn't work because I didn't do it right. So I thought bushes actually looked better. And then I decided to place some trees in my 4 sunken holes. My purpose of the random blocks of grass in the pond is to make my map look better. And look how cute she was fishing there already. I love when the villagers come to hang out when you're building. It's so fun. Usually they're in the way, but I mean, it's worth it, right? You're building this for them, for their happiness, right? Right. So I'm really starting to love the way this build is turning out. I found that a lot of these sunken pathways looked the same, so I really tried to like broaden our horizons here. And I'm genuinely in love now. I know you can't place the trees exactly the way I did without the modding software, but you can use tree standees. So I definitely challenge you to create one of these in your own style. I'd love to see it. I'm going to make an entire video dedicated to the sunken pathway inspiration if this video gets some love. If not, then I'll just ignore it. Maybe it's old news, but I love the way this turned out. And my jaw like dropped when I first loaded the game again after making this build, and I came out right here by my house. I was like, oh my gosh, just because I'm not used to coming out to such a beautiful area. My house has been on the beach since I started this island, which was like in February or March of 2022. So this island has definitely taken me a very long time. As a YouTuber, you want to film everything. Well, it's impossible to film while you're just relaxing in bed. I barely ever build anything when I am just hanging out in bed relaxing, because I'm like, oh, but I want to record that. Oh, I want to record that for my channel. So it is kind of like a first world problem. And then when I do have time to like sit at my computer, I always want to do island tours because I love doing that here on my channel. So my island usually always gets put on the back burner. I tried to combine these 2 rugs, but it didn't work. My final question was, what made me start my channel? When I started playing Animal Crossing, I came across this huge Animal Crossing community on Instagram, and I loved that. And then I further found a community here on YouTube, but it's actually not that big of a community. Like there aren't that many creators when I first started my channel. So I just thought it would be nice to make my own channel where I could document all of my islands. And something I always loved to do when I first started was look up videos, how to do things. I'm a visual person, and I always like to see more inspiration. I love looking at other islands to inspire me to continue on my own island. So I thought, what if I could do that for myself? So at first I was going to create my channel with my best friend that got me into Animal Crossing. That actually did not work out because it was just, she lived far away from me. I mean, really not that far, but she lived far enough away. Like, we would have had to be roommates to put in an equal amount of effort into our channel. So we decided not to do that, and she was okay with that. She since has had 2 babies, so it's fine. She's very busy, and she does support my channel, so. Here is the final build. Here's how it turned out. I am obsessed. It is such a huge build that even the wide angle camera can't do it justice. But I'm obsessed with how the sunken pathway turned out. I love all of these trees. All of these mod credits will be listed in my spreadsheet in the description. I really love the giant museum tree that is a cherry blossom tree. It's so cute. And all the ducks in the pond. I didn't want it to just be a bunch of empty water. So I love the ducks swimming around, hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked learning about me some. And if you have any more questions, just let me know in the comments below. My next few videos will be about me finishing up my island, so I will have quite a few speed builds and then I will be restarting. So I'm super excited about my next theme, which will be a winter theme for Christmas, which is my favorite holiday. Let me know if you have a sunken pathway, if you have tried this. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm so happy with how this area turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.